How are you ding-dong diddly doing there, Gamerinos? Hope you're having a philanderific day. So I got some... Give me a sec. Sorry about that. You know I sound gross after I eat. Yeah, well, fuck you. I'm not gonna help you. So I got some news today. Unfortunately, I had to go into work. Which is really weird. Because I like, never work Wednesdays. And I got kind of a mixture of news. It's both good and bad. The guy that I enjoy working with, he put in his 2 weeks. But the guy I don't like working with also put in his 2 weeks. When the fuck did all of this happen?
Revelio.
So yeah. I guess things should be a bit better at work, I hope. Maybe since it's just me and my boss will be like, oh, we're gonna have things be exactly like they used to be. And I'm alright with that. I'm big alright with that. Because I kind of liked the way things used to be. I mean, we're not going to be able to roll it back all the way, I wish. Be able to just be like, oh yeah, BT dubs, no to the uniform. But, you know. And I guess the whole music thing will not be a complaint anymore either. Which is good. Very, very good. And, I mean, I know I didn't get the appreciation that I wanted, but I got something that's almost as good. Knowing that that I can't be easily fired.
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
It's the next best thing.
I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow.
Finally, you're live.
They may have evidence of
well,
their
excuse
own.
me, I just got the fuck off work and ate.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being
How are you doing,
blackmailed by
Slicks?
Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Doing fine. Well, I mean, I don't even know. My head is killing me right now because I had to have earbuds in because it was me and my boss. So, yeah, like I said, my head is hurting. But I found out the guy that I don't like and the guy that I do like working with both put in their 2 weeks notice.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and am trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
What now,
I'm a
indeed?
security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him
I
treasures
suppose
from
it's
the
a
vaults.
positive
And you
thing.
declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Okay, so first of all, I would just like to say she looks like Bunty from Disenchantment. I know it's a super obscure thing, but she looks like Bunty. She kind of sounds like Bunty a little bit. Except for Bunty sounded a bit more like this. Oh, your highness. That was Bunty, a bit more like that. Yeah, I mean, so I guess it's a positive thing. Like I said, I liked that guy. He was cool. But also getting rid of that other guy and not having to work with the other guy is like, it's pretty good. So now you're gonna train someone. Probably not for a while. Sounds like an alright McGonagall impression. No, that was not at all McGonagall. I don't even think I could do McGonagall. Let me see if I can find a quick clip of Bunty. Okay, here we go. It's also been a while since I've like actually watched this show, so maybe I'm fucking up the accent. I don't know.
Don't want to hurt you, Bunty, but you
Not
gotta
this
go
one.
faster. Don't worry, Mom. When the revolution comes, we'll rise up and kill you all.
All right, we'll go with that. I don't feel like playing more of it. Sometimes she's got more of an accent than others. It's a fucking like
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults
Matt
than
Groening
mine.
show, you know.
He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Cool.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
What? Something black? I hope that got through. It ain't even posted yet.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides,
Could
I
mean
came
he's
home to find
dead.
that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Or he's with another man. I mean, honestly, I was kind of thinking
Thank
that
you,
when
Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the length
she
Harlow
said
will
that
go
her
to is
husband,
helpful.
quote-unquote,
Be more
husbands,
disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was
flowers
trying to
got all
help us,
trampled.
but now he's gone.
It
I
is
don't
his
know what
pride
to
and
do.
joy.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Oh. Miss Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider us with our banking needs. We've given you ample time to reach a decision on your own, but we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best to keep this between us if you understand our meaning. Or he's with her brother. Damn.
Some evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you.
Yeah,
hope it's
I
not too
agree.
late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickles
That
and
evidence
his
I
two
just picked
friends.
up. Very important. I've got it stored in my liver for safekeeping.
Glad you came.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrax. I should check there.
So, yeah, I was basically, Slicks, what I was saying to all of that is, I guess it's good I've got job security now. I didn't get, like, the appreciation I was necessarily looking for, but I also know that they ain't gonna try to fire me, because that would be, like, very not fun.
Please tell me you didn't take it. But perhaps it's been here.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please,
No.
sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What does he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
So basically, I just said that I got job security because they're not going to try to fire me because it would be too annoying to try firing me. At least I think it would be.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
Too annoying? What?
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes
What
well
the
for my
fuck are you
efforts to improve
talking
my
about?
circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
Too annoying to fire you? Yeah. Yeah, it would be too annoying to fire me. Because it's just me and my boss. So, like, why would he fire me? If it's just me and him. Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Job security. It would be too annoying to try firing me.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
I don't know. I mean, I've heard... Like, one day, some dumbass came in the last 3 minutes. I got distracted, and I left the cash bag, like, under the counter instead of in the safe. And I was told that, oh, that's a fireable offense or whatever. And I don't know. There's also a note on the stupid cleaning things sheet. That, again, I'm the only one. Look at you now, not fired. Yeah. That I said was stupid from the beginning because it was just gonna mean I clean everything every day. Which, I mean, was already what it was. And it was creating more work for me, which it is. But yeah, it says on there that if things are not completed, it could lead to firing, or disciplinary action. But yeah, something tells me that sheet's gonna go away here soon, hopefully.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns. Where was I?
We're on the right track. Now to find the
yeah, that doesn't work, Slicks. That doesn't at all work. Because we're supposed to split it. But they do like a half-assed job or whatever, and then put their initials down, and it's like, I don't do a half-assed job.
It was Filbert. Must be around here somewhere.
Ask them English or Spanish. What? I have no idea what you're on about.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
It was some trend a while back. No, that's why I have no idea what it is. Yeah, I feel like it's probably smart.
You may have shared Mr. Bickle's fate if you had spoken out against Harlow as he requested.
Unfortunately, I suspect you're right.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife...
He touched me right here!
She had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating.
Okay, I don't imagine calling them gay would have done anything.
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Yeah, not this time. Also, it's so fucking bullshit, like... I know for a fact that my boss did not fucking clean anything yesterday. What? Okay. But yeah, no, I know there's no way he fucking did anything. Like, I know it. Like, I fucking saw the bathroom.
She said she was going to the Hog's Head.
Literally was not clean. There's no way. What good would it do? What fucking good would it do? If I was to call him out and be like, bro, there's no way you fucking cleaned this, he's probably gonna look at me and be like, yeah, I didn't clean it. You know? It's a team effort. It's his shop or what? No, it's not his shop. He's just the manager.
Revelio.
And he's gonna be like, I've got manager shit to do.
Natty's wand.
What?
She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Okay, then definitely again, what good does this do me? This is some terrible advice. Oh, you should call out your boss, even though it's not gonna do anything. Okay. That's some... Tell his manager.
Natty must have been taken this way.
What? That's ridiculous. Slicks. Yeah, cool. That's no.
This room.
Yeah, this is some like 0 out of 10 advice that you're giving me here. Like some flat out 0 out of 10 advice. What? Then his position, then make him clean.
Revelio.
Okay, yeah, sure, you know what, yeah, let me just go ahead and fucking own the store. Why didn't I think of that? Let me go own the store. Of course, it was so simple. It was staring me in the face the whole time. Just own the store, Ultra. Idiot. Fucking dumbass. I should just go kill myself right now for not having thought of that. Am I allowed to say that on Twitch? Whatever. Fuck it. I just said I'm literally going to kill myself right now because I hadn't thought of that. What the fuck?
The hidden door.
Thank you.
He must have been taken this way.
I don't know why it didn't just work like it normally would have.
I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Dude, I was playing zombies today, and that's it. End of story.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Neat. I was subjected to having to listen to shitty rap music all day long. Like, before I started working at the shop, I kind of liked rap music a little bit, but I really fucking hate rap music now. There's a Terminator event going on. I'm sure it'll be back.
Revelio.
But same with country. I've always hated country, though. Country has always sucked. But oh my god, you know who really sucks? And like, people will fight me on this, and I don't know why, because he's so terrible. He's just like a really terrible rapper. Like, he might actually be one of the worst rappers ever, because he doesn't know how to rap. But yet people will actually sit there and be like, oh, he's actually the GOAT or whatever. But Drake is one of the worst rappers to have ever existed. Like, again, man does not know how to rap. He just... Like, here, I'm gonna rap like Drake real quick. Hi, my name is Drake. My name is Drake. I'm rapping like Drake. You hear me? I'm Drake. And then he might do like a... But, let's see here. And then there might be a part where it kind of goes up like this, like this, like this. But yeah, no, again, Drake doesn't know how to rap. He's terrible. Fucking awful. And some small brain people are out there like, oh, he's awesome. He's the best rapper to have ever lived. And it's like, have you literally listened to anyone else? Like, literally anyone else rap? Like, have you heard of Dre before? Did you forget about Dre? Like, yeah. I don't even know what to say. Like, Drake calls Dre daddy. Like, it's not even like a competition. It's like literally not even close. You've got someone who can rap and is like the GOAT of rapping, Dre, and then you've got Drake, who, he doesn't quite understand it, but he's got spirit, I guess. He doesn't quite get it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day he'll learn to rap. But today is not his day. Honestly, someone else who's pretty awful at rapping, and I feel like I gotta bring him up just because I brought up Drake and how terrible Drake is. You're back? Welcome back. But yeah, another one who's just awful, just almost as bad as Drake, is Kendrick Lamar. But also country sucks butt cheese. Yeah, it is butt cheese. But yeah, Kendrick Lamar also is just awful. Just terrible. Oh my god, his Super Bowl performance is made me want to puke. My dear Otto, I have read your last letter over and over and am certain to read it again each hour until we are able to meet. I dread the notion that I will not feel better. I dread the notion I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long live for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love, and I know that you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to the utmost pinnacles of happiness. Holy shit! Man has her so smitten she's talking Shakespearean. Have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I'm off to read your letter once more. Yours affectionately, Rosie. Shit, I want to get a girl so smitten she's speaking Shakespearean. Otto? Yeah, it's actually
What's your
Otto
love letter from
Butski.
Rosie? He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Do it.
Revelio.
Yeah. But like I said, Kendrick Lamar is also awful. I don't know who told him he can rap either. I don't know who told him he can speak. Because the man can't speak. It's just mumble. Just mumbling. Like, literally. Unfortunately, his awful track, which I will say made me laugh when it first came out. And I love the fact that, like, it was so popular because... Yo, game! This game is so fucking broken. Bro. What the fuck? This is broken as fuck. I swear, every episode I find something new that's broken with this game. Can I restart from last checkpoint? It's been 7 minutes 28 since the last save. Yeah, I guess. Nothing else we can do. Fucking busted game. What's a country moment? What? Oh, what a country moment. Oh, okay. Oh, cool.
Matthew must have been taken this way.
Yeah, no fucking shit. Cool. Yeah, Natty went this way. We all fucking know it, because we've already been through this shit, because it sucks. Yeah.
Revelio.
Yeah, no, Kendrick Lamar fucking sucks. Terrible. Again, it literally is just mumble rap. I can't like, I unfortunately have to hear that song a lot. But, like I said, it does make me laugh because I can't stand Drake. And I think Drake is just awful. And the fact that finally he's kind of getting a comeuppance, it's great. It's fantastic. So I very much enjoyed the whole, like, certified lover boy, certified pedophile. Like, that's great. Because, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if he is a pedophile. Would not be surprised at all. And, like we've already been down this rabbit hole that Drake can't fucking rap. But, yeah, Kendrick is not much better. Kendrick actually factually sounds stupid. Like, the reason Drake sucks is that he's talking, he's not rapping. He's just talking. Which is the most ridiculous thing. And we're in the same area of the game, and it's still talking about Drake sucks, which I am not against. Yeah. Yeah, we're literally, we've taken the whole thing back, you know, just taking it a step back. Because we gotta shit talk Drake. But yeah, no, I'm actually shit talking Kendrick right now, because he's just as bad. Well, actually, no, because I feel like a lot of people already know that Kendrick Lamar sucks. So it's like, oh, that's not as big a deal that, like, we say Kendrick sucks, because it's like, people already know that. You are as dear to me as augury, whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a Krupp would be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one. That person.
Poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
I've never heard of his stuff, but the name is whack. You've never heard of Kendrick Lamar? He's the dude that Drake has been beefing with recently. The guy who fucking roasted the shit out of Drake with the whole certified lover boy, certified pedophile. I've heard of his name. I haven't heard of his music, nor do I care. It's not good. It's terrible. Like I've been saying, the man sounds fucking stupid. He sounds stupid as shit. Like, if you listen to his music, like, intelligence is not the thing that I hear. He just sounds very, very dumb. But like I said, I enjoy very much that he called Drake a pedophile. I think that's funny as shit. Like I said, I really can't stand Drake. Maybe it's because he thinks he's the GOAT. When it's like, and he legitimately does. He thinks he is the greatest rapper of all time. And it's like, buddy, you're not even in the, like, top 20 list. You're not in the top 100. Like, I would have to go and listen to more rap music before I would even give you, like, a top spot. I bet Eminem could roast both of them. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Feminem either. As a matter of fact, I was about to make a meme about Feminem today. Where it was going to be the template. You know, I may still make it. But I was thinking the template where it's the guy who's dressing himself up as a clown. And then it would be like, it would have all of the... I can't even say the words because I would get so TOS banned on Twitch if I was to repeat, if I was to like quote Eminem on some of the shit that he has said about like gay people. So I was thinking like it would have all of his quotes about like gay people, right? And then it would have like, well, I mean, I think you can think of some of the things that he has said about gay people, or in reference to gay people. It's not like I've got one. It's not like an isolated incident, bro. It's Feminem. Like that's kind of like his shtick, or it was his shtick, until he decided he's not like homophobic. Why Feminem though? Did you not see the video of him getting dressed up like a woman? And he's like, "Oh yeah, look at me, I'm a chick." Like, okay, Feminem, go do your nails, princess. No, I don't follow rap artists. Well, there you go. Now you know. Feminem likes to look all pretty. Likes to go put on wigs and dresses and yell out that he's a chick. Oh, he's actually hitting me. Wow. Yeah, no, I don't really like rap artists either, but when Feminem comes out and is like, I'm a chick, I kind of like perk up and go like, what the fuck is wrong with you? You know?
no one to share in my victory. Revelio!
It's like that Dr. Phil meme. Do you have a mental condition? Well, probably don't want the answer to that. Probably don't want the answer to that. Probably not.
Revelio.
Oh, who's that other one? There's another one I really hate. He sounds like almost English. Look, he's got that real real English.
Otto Dibble's love letter from Rosie.
Yeah, we already read
He
that.
wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
I don't know. He does a bunch of shit with 21 Savage. Let me find his name because I can't stand his dumbass. So annoying. No, it's not Metro Boomin or Future. Fuck. Forget his name. Ugh, wrap caviar, disgusting. This is the playlist, alright. Central C, that's who it is. Fucking can't stand Central C. So annoying. And of course my boss, I don't know why, just refuses to have the playlist on anything other than Wrap Caviar. And it's like, yeah, you know what? I believe you that this is caviar because it's disgusting fish eggs and I don't want it anywhere near me. Like, you can keep it. Like, only freaks like this shit.
Aloha Mora.
Wow, that was convenient.
Revelio.
What the...
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
So why couldn't Natty do that?
Revelio.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our
course.
lives to your bravery.
Right,
I may
'cause
be
I'm
too
so
weak to
cool.
disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Yes, because
Very
there's
well.
still, like,
But be
a
careful.
loose page we gotta find somewhere.
Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Revelio.
Wait, what? It's not there anymore. Okay, alright, whatever. There's no tinging. I don't get it. Yeah, Central C, Kendrick, and Drake are just terrible. And, like, those are the main guys that are, like, on Rap Caviar. Such an awful genre. Like, I don't know. There used to be good rappers, like even halfway recently there were some good rappers like
Let's find
X
Officer Singer
or
and
Juice
put an
WRLD,
end to
you know.
Harlow once and for
Well,
all.
even Juice
Rebellion.
WRLD, some of his stuff wasn't that great. Like, towards the end. And as for country, like you were saying, Slicks, country has always sucked. Like, there's no good country. Like, whether it's old country or, like, new country.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher.
Hello.
Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the
Do I have to use
Ashwinders.
Imperio on you?
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations.
Well, I seem to be
must
doing just
insist that
fine.
You leave them to us. We shall have no further discussion on this.
Because you'll lose.
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Revelio.
See, you should have just let me hit her with the Imperious curse. She would have totally forgot about it. Well, Natty's a Gryffindor. She may not be too happy that I would be using dark magic. But I'm a Ravenclaw. I gotta know things. Wait, where are the... Okay. I was gonna
Don't you
say.
fret, Biscuit. I shall sort something out.
Hello? Is something the matter?
Most decidedly, yes. My precious mooncalf, Biscuit, was abducted by poachers up north. Oh, the vicious brutes. I tried to fight back, but I was no match for them.
I'm sorry about your mooncalf, Mr.
Garnuff. Just Garnuff. I'm only one goblin. Not a particularly brave one at that. I have no chance against a pack of bloodthirsty poachers. Oh, my poor Biscuit. I can only hope she's able to escape.
Did somebody say murdering?
Why do you suppose
I'm on the
poachers
way.
took Biscuit?
I have no idea. Mooncalf dung's highly valuable for fertilizing magical plants. But I cannot imagine poachers care much about gardening. Who knows what they'll do to her? She could be flogged, skinned, gutted and stuffed. I assume. Oh, Biscuit.
Man, this guy sounds like the most pathetic dude in the entire
Mooncalf
world.
is an unusual pet. Why did you choose Biscuit?
She followed me one evening, wouldn't leave my side. Never thought I was one for a pet of any kind. But now I can't imagine life without her. Mooncalves
What if I
often
just
thought of
stole it?
Silly, simple-minded creatures. But I've seen great depth of character in Biscuit. I wouldn't trade her for a hippogriff or a hippopotamus, or even a goose that lays golden eggs.
I'll keep an eye out for your mooncalf, Garneth.
How kind. If only all of Wizardkind was as gracious to goblins. If you do see her and can bring her safely home to me, I promise to reward you for your efforts. Do keep an eye out for her, and be careful out there. Poachers are an unscrupulous lot.
I should try and rescue Garneth's mooncalf. Sounds as if I'd need to head north to find those poachers.
Oh my god, I have some of the best news ever. It's gonna make you like double over with joyous laughter. So at the Super Bowl, Donald Trump received thunderous applause, while Taylor Swift at the Super Bowl received thunderous boos. Ah, it's beautiful. I could inject it straight into my veins. Alright, I stepped away for a moment. What's happening? Oh, I was just saying, it's so beautiful. At the Super Bowl, Trump got thunderous applause, while Taylor Swift got thunderous boos. And I was saying that it's beautiful, and that I wish I could inject it straight into my veins, because it's just delicious. It's like the meme says, the world is healing. Yeah, sounds scrumptious, right?
Poachers? Garneth was right then. Be careful.
He wants to help. No, not you. You can help. Holy crap, I totally forgot today was State of Play. I gotta see what stuff was announced. Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't look. I was too busy being a chump at work. Whoa! I didn't realize you were, like, not on my team anymore.
You'll never be able to defeat all. You ruined your fight.
That's a little broke, but okay. Which one is his?
Hello, Hamura. Which one of you is Biscuit?
Yeah, no, which one of you is Biscuit? I don't know which one is Biscuit, though. And they all just kind of ran off. Oh, here we go. Cool. Where the fuck?
All right, Biscuit. Let's get you back to Garniff, shall we? Revelio.
Revelio. Anything good?
Revelio.
Fine use of my talents, this.
Borderlands 4.
There's such a fuss
Alright.
over poaching. There's enough beast flesh for everyone.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
There's a GTA 5 meets Cyberpunk type game coming out soon. Probably gonna be shit. Hate to be that guy, but it's probably gonna be shit. Just cause, like, Cyberpunk was shit. I know some people will probably be really butthurt about that. There's a 2D action platformer that looks super good. Tell Otto about it. Shinobi, Art of Vengeance. Sounds like Otto would really like it then.
Garniff, I've rescued Biscuit.
You have? Oh, is she hurt? Was she frightened?
She's dead.
All right.
Dead. Big dead.
Biscuit is fine, as am I. I was able to rescue her without much incident.
Oh, mercy. Where poachers are concerned, I tend to expect the worst. I cannot wait to get her home. I so miss seeing her dance in the evenings. Such joy.
I'm glad she's safe now. I'm sure she'll be happy to go home.
Oh, that is a great weight off my mind. Oh, my sweet little Biscuit. My wise, noble mooncalf.
There's a Metal Gear Solid 3 remake? Ooh.
Well deserved. As I said before, you have restored my faith in wizard kind. You've restored at least a modicum of my faith in wizard kind.
Oh, so it's only a modicum now. Okay. Jeez, asshole. Before I had restored full faith in wizard kind. And then, like, a second later, oh, it's only a modicum now. Alright, asshole. I should have kept the fucking moon calf. Or I could have only given you a modicum of the fucking moon calf. I will have sexual relations with your mother. I will. I'll do it. I feel like that should be the new threat from now on. Like, instead of don't make me come over there. I will have sexual relations with your mother. I'll do it. I will. I'll do it. I'll do it. And other person is gone. Bye-bye, other person. What a loser. Couldn't take it. Couldn't take the jokes. Big jokes. Hilarious jokes. Funny jokes. The best jokes. What's happening? I don't even know. I don't even know anymore.
Revelio.
The fuck am I waiting for here? Oh, it's Poppy. Hello, Poppy. Poppy. There's a Doom meets Armored... I don't give a shit about that. What I give a shit about is the new Doom game.
I was just at the post office. Gran told me to expect a package, but it looks as if she forgot to
Both
send
of the
it.
trailers for the new
didn't send
Doom
me
game
around
got
this
me
week either.
rock hard.
Research.
What was she sending?
Only some feed she's been developing. I was going to give it to Professor Howen for the measles.
What kind of research is
There's
she doing?
a Days Gone.
Varies
Ooh,
from
that
week to
game
week,
was fun.
But it's always to do with creatures. Last week she was studying leg knots in plimpies.
It's kind of a shame I never streamed Days
What did you
Gone.
find out about the dragon you were tracking?
I realized that she didn't know the poachers had her egg, so when she left Horntail Hall, she would have headed straight to her nest. I went back to the tent and tracked her flight.
How do you track a dragon long
Never
after
played
she's
it.
gone?
It's fun.
Tree canopies, burn marks, things like that.
Well done. You certainly know what you're doing.
I can't be certain, but I have an idea of one place she may have been heading. I thought we might go and
Is
see
it to your mom's
ourselves.
house?
Of course.
Oh no, sorry, that's where I'm
If
headed.
That's right. I want to see how she's faring if she had a collar on. And she's likely frantic about her egg.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
I do think this is where we'll find her. The terrain's typical of where the breed would nest. I suspect it's how the poachers found her to begin with. They likely camped here and logged her patterns. Perhaps nabbed her first and then her egg. Dragons are hard enough to wrangle, let alone maternal ones.
You got all of that from simply standing here.
You'd be surprised how easy it is to think like a poacher. Shall we see if she's
Wow,
home?
we've got a regular
We don't need to return her egg.
Will, what's his face? You know, the guy from Mindhunters. Or wait, no, it wasn't Mindhunters. It was Hannibal.
That sounds straightforward enough.
We should be in and out. Then we can be finished with the poachers once and for all.
I don't suppose you've thought about keeping it, have you?
No, it belongs to her. Keeping it will make me just as bad as the poachers.
If you're right about finding her here, how do we go about returning the egg?
Her nest will likely be in the heart of her den.
Oh
but she
my
will
God,
be
come
hidden
on.
undercover. It might also be more charred than anywhere else, I imagine.
Will Graham. That's the name I was looking for, and I would have had it done. I would have already had the name by now
find
if
our dragon and
Google
return
wasn't
her
being
egg.
fucking stupid.
If she sees us flying about, she might take it as a sign of aggression or food. We should stay on foot.
Yeah,
Oh, and
probably don't
one
want
more
the
thing.
dragon
Let's
thinking
not
we're
agitate
food.
her. Goodness knows she's been through enough already. I'm ready when you are.
We can use the Imperious Curse on a dragon, right?
There she
Probably.
is, above us. She did make it home safely.
Okay.
Good. It looks as if she wasn't collared like the other dragons.
But yeah, it's basically a zombie survival game with motorcycles. Can't forget the motorcycles bit.
Poor thing must be worried sick, wondering what happened to her egg.
Well, then let's go ahead and drop it off and call it a day.
For what it's worth, she doesn't seem to have spotted us yet.
I don't know how.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Oh, yeah, I know this is like really backtracking, but you know what? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking me right in the ass? I don't want to read this. Fine. Where are you, Smithy? Why would you write that? Okay. Thought you were joining us in Borno. I know you have your hopes about the fighting ring, but the true galleons are in acromantulas. You wouldn't believe how much Violet and I made a few days ago, not to mention Borno's not half bad to look at. Anyway, we'll be moving on soon. Egypt, perhaps. It's such a relief not to be weighed down anymore. Thank you, Angus. There's this guitar amp that I really want, and it's only $119, but I don't have the money to spend right now. Wow, you really want that, Slicks.
How charming. They keep in touch with each other. Revelio.
You know, funny story. I've got a guitar and a guitar amp, right? And I bought it from this guy I used to go to school with. And he sold it to me for like $120 or something like that. And it's literally a super high quality pocket sized amp. Oh, nice. But this guy I didn't like very much. I don't know, we just never really got along, right? Whatever. Was like so eager to tell me that this guy that I had bought, again, a guitar, a ukulele.
There she is again.
I think it was a guitar, ukulele, and an amp for like maybe $200, like $100 or $200, right? And he was like, "Oh yeah, like, you got ripped off or whatever." And I was like, "Do you not know how expensive guitars are, man? And like instruments? I didn't get ripped off. I got a really good deal." Because like the ukulele is like a nice ukulele. It's not like a cheap one. It depends, but it sounds like a good deal to me, right? Yeah, I do still have them. And it wasn't like it was a shitty brand either. It was Fender, right? It's a Fender, like black and white guitar. Comes with an amp. It's got the guitar case. It had like backup strings. It had a tuner. It had like the amp cord, the amp, the ukulele, a ukulele, is it Fender or it might be Fender Squier. It might be Fender Squier. I mean, regardless though, it's still like a decent brand. And like worth what I paid for it. Worth more than what I paid for it, really. Fender Squier are a bit cheaper, but they're still good guitars. Yeah, that's what I figured. It looks like a starter guitar, but I still think $200 for the guitar, the amp, all the fixins, and the ukulele. They're like the Epiphone. Don't you dare talk bad about the Epiphone. I fucking love the Epiphone. I have an Epiphone. It's my favorite guitar. I've named her Janice, and she's beautiful.
Or just raring for a fight.
I also have 3 guitars. I've got the Epiphone, Janice. I got the Fender. What, the Les Paul? No, it's not a Les Paul. It's I don't even know what the model is. I'll send you a picture of it sometime. Yeah, I don't know. And then I've got an Ibanez.
Quiet. What was that? Well, there's no turning back now.
Wait here. I'll run ahead.
Whenever you're ready, I'll follow your lead.
I'll draw her attention. Follow when it's safe.
Ooh. So, yeah, I mean, I don't think this was like our best idea.
But she'd still be able to smell you.
Revelio.
Hopefully he just doesn't know where I'm at now. I have Fender Squire, but I have the electronics switched out to Fender 1, so it's basically a Fender. I have an Ibanez as well. Wow! With a floating bridge in my prized possession, I have a Gibson Les Paul. That's crazy. We almost have like the exact same guitars. Like that's really weird.
She'd still be able to smell you.
Oh, you can smell me, of course.
We've just got to make it to the nest.
This stupid dragon, I have your fucking child. I will make it an omelet. And I'll laugh in your face as I'm eating your child.
I don't suppose she listened to reason.
I'd normally try, but we're well past that.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. You eat the dog, you eat the cat.
If we can get to that entrance, we can get to the nest. She's leaving! Quickly!
Brilliant.
There's the nest. We're almost there.
I don't know why we were not using like Wingardium Leviosa to like levitate that egg over to the dragon instead of like running through the fireballs, but
Why is
sure.
every bridge here broken?
It's so that we can use Reparo. So that like we don't forget that we have Reparo. Damn.
Now, if we
That's
just look
sick.
out, we can hopefully make it out without too much fuss.
Revelio.
Lucky, lucky. Well, then again, I got my Ibanez for free. My cousin gave it to me. Pet it, 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 pet it. Chicken. Played for hours when I got it. Still living with parents. Nice, nice. So yeah, besides my three...
Brilliant! And did you see how clever? She left us perfectly unharmed.
So yeah, besides the 3 guitars I got, we've got the ukulele and a banjo as well.
Creatures are a lot cleverer than most people realize.
That's what Gran always says. The important thing is that we survived it.
Cool.
And we returned her egg. Thank you for doing
I
this
wish
for
we
me.
could do like a joint
Wouldn't
one,
blame
but
you one bit if you wanted to head back to the castle and never think about dragons again.
Shall we head back? I'm ready if you are.
I am. After our dragon rescue at Horntail Hall, I half expect to be ambushed by poachers any time I'm not in the castle.
Understandable. We
That-
did sabotage
we
their
can't
fighting
really
ring
do
and steal
one.
a dragon egg from them.
True. True. So why haven't
I
they
mean,
come
I guess
after
we
us?
could, but it would sound
Like them to
awful.
let things lie. Unless
Unless what?
they haven't let things lie. Oh no, I can't believe I didn't see it. We need to leave. I need to send an owl.
I mean, I guess. But I play all the instruments that I said. So guitar, banjo, ukulele. I mean, I guess I can technically play piano. But I don't own a piano. My cousin has a keyboard, or my brother has a keyboard, but...
Revelio.
Yeah. That would be about it. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't really play any of those instruments very well. Play a bit of piano, and I can get away with playing drums because I play a lot of rock band.
Revelio.
See, I don't know. I feel like drums, you can either play them or you can't play them. It's not really a matter of, like, you know, skill or talent or whatever. It's just like, some people get that shit and some people don't get that shit, and it really is just that simple. Because, I mean, it's a lot, and it's playing it in Rock Band and, like, actually playing the drums are two different beasts entirely. Because, I mean, in Rock Band, you're just whatever, you know, I guess playing it on the guitar thing or whatever, I don't know. But, like, the whole foot thing, like your foot is playing one thing while your hand is playing one thing. Well, I've played the real drum. Okay, well that does help. That definitely does help. But I was able to do it because of Rock Band. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, the whole, like, your foot is playing one thing and one hand is playing another thing while your other hand is playing another thing, that's just, it's a lot of things going on.
Revelio.
Dueling banjos. I used to be able to play that. I've actually got that on vinyl. And on 45 too. I fucking love banjo music. You know what? That is my guilty pleasure. You know how some people like shitty country music and some people like really shitty rap music? Well, I fucking love banjo music. But banjo music isn't shitty. It's really good. It's really underrated. It's just a lot of fun. The song I've been learning, or I guess relearning, is the same amount of hard as when you saw the new... What? Are you saying it's just gonna make it a PP, make it a PP, a large, make it a PP large? Is that what you're saying? Is it gonna make it a PP large? And in charge? What the fuck?
Weasleys will always...
Oh, is this the Slytherin girl? It's the same amount. It's the same amount of heart as when you saw it. So it is. It does make it a PP large. That's what you're saying. Okay. That looks like that's who that is, but it's a great song, though. What is? Are you talking about Dueling Banjos? Okay, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Thank you for watching, Slicks. Thank you to anyone else who may have tuned in and didn't chat with me. I really appreciate it. Thank you to the YouTube crowd who's going to like and subscribe when one day this video comes out. And make sure to duel more banjos. I'm learning it in remembrance of my grandma because I always played part of it and she loved it and she passed about 10 years ago. Okay, I gotcha. Is it, it's gonna be, I'm Too Sexy for My Shirt by Right Said Fred. That's what you're gonna learn to play, I'm sure.